in this video, I'll show you how to add a product with Printify and how to connect Printify to our Etsy store. So this is pretty easy. Just go to printify.com, create an account, and once you create your account, you'll have to go in here. So you have some things, some important things. You have the option to upgrade to Printify Premium. You should upgrade to Printify Premium as soon as you make an order. If your store starts to make orders, you should go for Printify Premium. There's no way you shouldn't, because you get 20% off on every product. So once you start making like 10 sales per month, you're already making your money back for what you paid. And once you make more, you'll make even more money back. So it's worth to pay for Printify Premium. That's why I said that Printify is worth it way more than Printful. Prices are way better in here, especially once you pay for Printify Premium. So $29 per month you get to save if you pay per year, but you shouldn't go for the yearly plan just because you just started. You just want to see how it goes first. So monthly fee, and you will see how much you're saving. So here we have some examples. Regular price $9.78. With the Printify Premium price, you have $7.5. So that's $2 less already. So it's really worth it. All right. So something else, you have to go into payments. You have the option to add a balance to your Printify account with your PayPal account, or you can just add a debit or credit card. Both options are good. You can choose whatever you want. Here we have the taxes tab. Make sure to complete this once you make your business and everything. And now let's just proceed to connecting our store to our Printify account. So you'll click on here on the top right, Manage My Stores. Click on this connect button first. We'll click on Etsy. We'll just wait a bit. And yeah, it's already connected. Usually it will ask you to grant access. I already did this previously, as I said, because my video crashed. But basically it will just throw you into your Etsy account, and you'll have to click on grant access, and that's pretty much it. And then it will say success, and that was it. Pretty easy. Something else that is important afterwards, you can just click on this wheel in here that says settings. Make sure that you change it with your store name. And under preferences, we will scroll in here, and under order approval, we will select manual. We don't want our orders to be automatically sent into production, because in some cases, people will change their mind, maybe, 20 hours later, 15 hours later. That's why I always recommend waiting at least 24 hours before you submit the order, because people change their mind. So you don't want to pay from your own pocket when they will insist of getting their order canceled, else they will leave a 1-star review or something like that. So you should not let this on automatic. Just select manual and you're good to go. Afterwards, we click save, and that was it. Now, let's just add a product to our store, and how easy this actually is. You'll have to hover your click in here. We will select t-shirts, and in here, we have multiple brands. So we have Bella Canvas, which is the most popular one, and this is what we will use. We have Gildan, Next Level, and a lot of other brands in here, as you can see. So you can select many options. But the most sold shirt on Etsy with print on demand is Bella Canvas, because this is the highest quality shirt in here. Gildan has better profits, but Bella Canvas is softer. So I would pick quality over a little bit of more profit. You can choose whatever you want, but Bella Canvas is usually the way to go. So I will select Bella Canvas in this case. Now, in here, we have multiple print providers. And as you can see, every print provider has a different price compared to one another, different shipping price, shipping time, and available colors for that specific t-shirt. My recommendations are to go with the following print providers. So we have SwiftPod, Monster Digital, Dimona T. You can select Dream Junction, and then you can select whatever you want. So these are my 4 top priorities. If Swift doesn't have stock, if Swift doesn't have a product in stock, you go for Monster. If Monster doesn't have that product in stock, you go for Dimona T, and then you go for Dream Junction. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. But instead of Jimmy Junction, they actually have their prices right now. You can just go for Drive. Drive is cheaper and Drive is good as well. So just go for Drive. Way better. Swift, Monster, Dimona, Drive. That's it. In this case in here, I will just select Monster Digital. I will click on Start Designing and I will add a design for my computer. I will select this one. I'll just wait for it to load. And it was uploaded. Now, in here, I will change the color because you won't see it on white. And I will choose black and navy. And if I click on the design, I can simply make it smaller, adjust it, and that's it. Pretty easy. In here, as you can see, it says the resolution. It is high resolution, 491 dpi. This is the recommended resolution by Printify. So this is what your design should be, around 5,000 pixels. You can also, when you make it bigger, the resolution will decrease, as you see. So that's why it is recommended to have your file at least 5,000 pixels. On here, on the top, we can check the actual sizes and colors if they are in stock or if they are missing, and the actual providers. So it is quite easy to check as well. I'll just click Save, and I'll go into changing this product's title. So afterwards, I can just click on the title in here. And I will change this to whatever the teacher is saying. So we have mental health awareness t-shirt. These are the mockups that are included from Printify. We won't use all of these. We will only use the front mockup, and the other ones will we will delete the other ones, and we will add a professional mockup from Placeit. I recommend doing this. If you know Photoshop or any other editing software, you can just download some templates from Etsy, for example, so that I can just go on Etsy and type Bella Canvas Mockup. This is it. So you can just download some mockups from here, purchase them, and you can just add your design on top of them and add it as a mockup. You can do that if you know to do any graphics at all. But the easier option would be to go for Placeit, which is this. You'll have to pay for a membership for it, but it is very easy to use. So I can just type shirt mockup in here. And as you can see, we have plenty of options. So I can just pick one. Upload from your device, and I will add a design, make it a bit smaller in here, and the shirt color to black, and that was it. I'll click on download in here. I just wait a bit, and then we will upload this to our store. So quite easy, and they are really professional. They look well as well. You should always upload different mockups every single time. So do not upload the same mockup over and over again. Just make it more dynamic so your store looks different every time when you add a new product. So I will just copy this one, put it in here, and we will change this to our store later on. All right, so in here, the description is imported automatically from Printify. Here we have the prices, and my prices recommendation is as follows. Do not price under $14.99. Do not price over $20. So you should go somewhere in between. $16.99, something like that, is safe to use. But if you're just beginning and you want to rush sales and have sales quicker, go for $14.99, and you will increase the price with time. Once you will see that you're not making sales anymore due to the price increase, you will decrease the price again. So pretty simple. But make sure you pick a price in between. Do not go over it or under it because you'll lose money afterwards. So in here, we will have to select Show All Variants and create new shipping profile because you will need a new shipping profile. But you shouldn't create a shipping profile every single time. Once you create one shipping profile, you'll be able to select it from here. You'll click on this one and the shipping profile will be shown. Just select it. So we are making a t-shirt for the first time in our store from Printify. We need a shipping profile right now. Next time, we won't check this one. We'll just select it from the list. But when we add a different product, like a hoodie, for example, we will need, again, a new shipping profile for a hoodie. And afterwards, you add another one, you won't make a shipping profile, and so on. Pretty easy. So in here, you can just click Edit Profit, change the price, or Edit Price and change the price. Just make sure to check that the price is different for each size. So up to XL, the price is the same. To XL, 3XL, the prices are different. So it's more expensive. All right. So let's just say that I'm changing the profit to $7. And as you can see, the prices have changed now. And the profit is 7 in here. We can also change the price in Etsy as well. So it doesn't matter if you do it from here or from Etsy. If you do it from here, the prices will be automatically added like this into your Etsy store as well. So that might make it easier for you. So you don't have to edit it in Etsy as well. Just stick with a price and keep that price. All right. And now we just publish these products to our store. We'll just wait a bit and it will show into our store in a few seconds. We will also have to add a size chart. So we will get that one by going to the catalog again, t-shirts, and I will open this in a new tab. I will select the same t-shirt and we will scroll all the way to the bottom in here. So we have care instructions and size guide. You can make it professional and make a table on your own and type all this text nicely. But what I'm usually doing is I'm cropping this. So I use the snipping tool that is built into Windows. And I will just make a screenshot from this. And I will save it and I will just upload it for the product. So it is now published. If I go into the listings, it is still uploading. So I'll just have to wait a few more seconds just to be sure that everything is fine. As you can see, the price is automatically imported. I'll just refresh it again. I might have to wait a bit more. Let's see. Yeah. We'll wait. No biggie. Maybe it is already uploaded now. Nope. Right. It is usually quick. I don't know why it takes so long right now. I might have to publish it again, but if it doesn't load in like 10 seconds, I will have to refresh it or something. Yeah, it works. Okay. So now I can just change section in here, select shirts, apply. It's now in the shirts category. And if I open the store, you can see we have the shirts section and the t-shirt is here. Pretty easy. So now I'll just click on the wheel, edit, and I will remove every single mockup besides the front ones. And I will just select this one that we added from Playset. I'll put it in front as the first picture, and I will also select the size chart. Even though it looks like this in here, it will look way better afterwards. I'll just show it to you. So adjust thumbnail. I'll make this one bigger so they can see the design. All right. I will change the title and the tags and everything, and I will do SEO properly, but I will show it to you afterwards. Right now, we are just adding a product just to show you how it works. So as you can see, everything was completed automatically. We don't have to change any of this. T-shirts, everything is fine. The only thing that is not changed here is the occasion and holiday. You should add these on your own. So if this shirt is, for example, for, I don't know, a birthday, you will select birthday in here. If the shirt was for Mother's Day, you will select Mother's Day in here. And it should be somewhere in here. Let me see. I probably missed it. Mother's Day, right? So you will select an option that fits your design. If it doesn't, if none of these fit your design, just don't select anything. Because usually customers use these filters to find products, and it is quite useful for you as well. And it's good for SEO because they will find your products based on this criteria. In here, you'll have to select the automatic renewal option. And as you can see, it is explained in here Every time you add a product on Etsy, you would have to pay this fee of $0.2. And whenever you make a sale, this fee will be applied again because you'll have to relist the product. And for example, if you don't make any sale after 4 months, you will have to renew the listing again in order to appear on Etsy. So this is how it works. So you can have an idea. You should always select automatic so you don't have to bother with this. So the description was imported automatically. You can also add some more in here if you want. You can type some details for processing times and so, but these will be shown on Etsy anyway. So there's no point in adding more, but you can if you want. You can add an FAQ in here. You can add some care instructions in here, wash instructions, whatever. So you can do whatever you want, but you shouldn't bother that much with it. It doesn't matter. So you can just check the competition. I can just go to the same source again and you will see what they did. So I'm selecting this one. As you can see, the shipping time is already mentioned in here. So there's no reason to do this, actually. But some of them are doing it, including this one. So product, tell us what you want, the message box and so on, production, shipping times. So they have some more information. You can do this if you want, but there's no point in doing it. There's just extra info, but it's your choice. It doesn't matter that much. The design is what matters. That's what makes the sale. So production partner, you don't have to check this. Once we added the production partner, that's enough for Etsy. It's only for them. Here we have the tags. I will show you afterwards. Price is automatically imported. Shipping profile automatically added. You can always edit the shipping profile in here if you want, but there's no point in changing the shipping price. They were automatically added. Do not try to make some extra profit from shipping. That's not healthy. So just leave it the way it is. It's totally okay. And here under the marketing tab, you should always leave this to yes when you add something new. So you have an idea of the potential of that specific product. But in this case in here, I will click on maybe later as I do not want to advertise this right now. This is just as a demo. So you'll have to click publish once. You'll have this error, but once you click again, it will work. That's how the platform works apparently. So yeah, the product is now edited. So if I open it on Etsy, this is how it looks like. So we have all these pictures, including the size chart. And if I click on it, it looks pretty good, right? So it is not pixelated at all. So yeah, I'll just close this. I'll go back into Printify. And I want to explain some things to you about the platform so you have an idea of how this works exactly. So let's imagine a case in here. Let's say that this product is out of stock. As you can see, we have a message in here saying all in stock. If some stock is missing, you'll see a message in here saying 1 out of X out of stock or something like that. So in that case, how do you proceed? So let's say that we have an order in our store. So I will create one manually just so I can have an example. I already made one in here, but I told you that the recording was cut. So I will make a new one. I'll select black, M size, shipping. I'll just type some random information. So I'll input the same things. Phone number, zeros, it doesn't matter. This will be added automatically from Etsy, will be imported everything in here. So you don't have to make this. I'm just making this manually just to have a demonstration. So we'll choose Alabama. I will just input address generator, Alabama, US. So I'll just pick this just to be able to proceed. Postal code and Birmingham. So it was 35244. Yeah. All right. And now here we have the option to select the shipping. As I told you, express shipping is super expensive, so there's no point. Here is a summary for what you will pay. With premium, you will pay 7.5, so way less. So the total production cost would end up at 12.6 or something similar to that. So you're paying a maximum of $13. And if you use Printful, you will pay way more than this. Instead of $12.5, which is with Printify Premium, you will pay like 15, 16. So it is $4 more. So there's no way you should use Printful. The quality is pretty much the same. So you don't lose anything by using Printify. You actually make more. So I'll click save for later in here because I don't want to send this to production. And the order will appear in the orders tab now. So it is on hold at the moment, but if I refresh, this is how it will appear. And this is how an order will appear to you as well once you have an order on Etsy, and it will be automatically sent to Printify. So once you click the submit order button, the order will be sent to production and directly to your customer. So now I said that this order, we suppose that we have the following situation. This order is out of stock and we want to send this order to that customer. How do we do this? So I can just click on this, replace. I can click on show in stock. So we have all the variants in stock from a specific print provider, or I can just go manually to another print provider and I can just select and continue. I will select Swift, for example. It should be in here. Yeah, here it is. The rating is pretty low right now. I don't know why. It used to be good, but yeah, it happens. Oh, I see. They have a production time issue. That's why Monster is better usually. So I'll just select something else. Let's go with Dimona. Or now I'll go with Dry because it's just cheaper. All right, and now the design is already applied. It looks good. I just click save. And I will save it as a draft. I don't want to publish this to my store because the product is already in my store. The only thing I'm doing is that I'm changing the print provider in here. And as you can see, this one has a stock issue. So this is how it looks like. So you can have an idea when something is out of stock. So let's say that I just swap to another print provider that has full stock right now. And I will just go into orders in here. I'll click on the order. And automatically this will change to another print provider, but I have to edit it first. So I'll just remove this, add, and select again the product, black, again, calculate. So this is how you just click on edit after you change the print provider, and you will see that it is automatically imported now. So everything is fine. This is from Dry Fulfillment, another print provider that I selected. And you will just click proceed to payment and you will submit the order. And that's it. As you can see, this one is a bit more expensive than the previous one. Yeah. And yes, and save. And that was it. So I changed the print provider. Now you can do something else. You can add the same product. So I can just click on duplicate in here. And I can just change the print provider and add it from another print provider. So I'll just go back to Monster. And if we have an issue with the stock now, I'll just save it directly because it looks good. Save as draft. And let me just rename it so I can differentiate it. So let's say Monster Digital for this shirt. Save as draft again. So in this situation, if we had this product that is out of stock and you wanted to replace the order with this one, I can simply just go into the order again, click on it, edit, add, and now we have the other variant. I can just select it, black, M size, and delete this one. So you can do that as well. You can add another variant. So you have two, but do not publish it in your store. You don't want to have a duplicate for that one. So, yeah, we can do that as well. This situation is good, for example, when you are selling in a period when there are a lot of sales and stock issues. Usually that's around the Q4, so during Christmas and Black Friday. So when there are stock issues like this, you should always make a backup to your specific product that is making good sales. So for that specific product, always make a duplicate and select a print provider that has stock for it. So you can always do this, or just click on replacing here and change it to another print provider. You have two good options. So that's pretty much it when it comes to adding a product from Printify. I'm sure this was quite simple. And yep, see you in the next one.